Could Generation 3 have arguably the best Pokedex and available Pokemon yet? I mean, so far, leading up to the average gym, we've seen improvements to the available Pokemon, strange matchups, and decent balance of new Pokemon scattered about Hoenn. It's got a chance, but how will it fare once we hit the halfway point? Anyone understand why there's always amusing NPCs in Pokemon? Like, what kind of compliment is this? Disgustingly good? I guess I'd call the best generation nauseatingly fantastic then. Also, unless I say no, this old lady won't let you leave. Almost like you are trapped in her game.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
No, lady, you've healed them up enough. Any more and they probably explode! And then, there's Gabby and Ty, the interviewers who you'll likely take out back and massacre their Pokemon in one turn. After all that, we have one word to describe our feelings about the battle. To which I said it was hard. Should be a good watch when that shows up on TV, right? Fall Arbor Town is pretty uneventful. Just a bunch of random houses. Not giving anything worthwhile, really. Except, my interview is on? That was fast. He said it made him feel... What? I'm going back to find you and... Right. Running through ashes really racks up the allergies, but apparently a lot of people like collecting them. These twins are the shining example. Look how excited they are. Just as long as you stay away from my friend's urn. The real reason we're here is to meet up in Meteor Falls, west of the town, to find Team Aqua robbing the scientist blind of the meteorite he found. But that's where Team Magma comes in. Of course, if you're playing Ruby, the roles are reversed. But for the sake of everything moving forward, I won't mention the events of Ruby. Here, their organization is meant to thwart Team Aqua from expanding the seas. They like the land, and they want to keep the status quo. Kinda interesting when in Emerald they both are the evil team, but they always get in each other's way. What? I didn't say I wouldn't mention the events of Emerald, did I? But off to Mount Chimney they go to push the volcano into an inactive state. It isn't long before the summit is reached. If only every cable car can move at breakneck speed. Like yours truly. Arriving puts us at a nice view of Maxie's Poochyena working overtime. You better give that dog lots of love after this, or you're tumbling face first down this jagged pass. You know that, right? A quick disposal of the grunt and the Aqua admin. Put a shirt on, bro. You ain't impressing anybody. Leads to Archie pleading his case on why expanding the sea is so important. Well, as you can see, this is my flaming fist coming straight for your face. Okay, well that's Vegas Shockwave instead, but the point still stands. The volcano remains somewhat active, Maxie commends us, but the battle rages on. Anyways, jagged pass. Oh, what the? Oh my! Oh, how steeper than it seems. Ugh. You know, maybe this would feel better if I wasn't a fire type. Blech. I thought going in the hot springs would help that fall, but I guess not. Let's just get out of here and get into the gym already. It's a fire type gym, so you know Lochtie's about to get a ton of work. You're asking me if my Pokemon can survive 392 degree heat? Really? Me? You're asking me of all things. But Flannery, she can take the heat for sure. She got shades of Whitney if you're not careful. I never dealt with a tract from her Miltank, since the Machop we used back then was always female. But Lochte can't seem to handle the curves of Flannery's Torkoal. I mean, just look at that shell. Yeah, unfortunately love hurts Flannery. As for the available Pokemon, like I mentioned at the beginning of this section, the type selection is vastly improved as it's what plagued Red and Blue, and I don't feel shoved in a box forcing to get certain Pokemon to progress. On top of that, a lot of the new Pokemon are featured from start to finish. At least, better than it was in Gold and Silver. In that game, it felt like the Gen 1 Pokemon were used as a crutch, but so far, there's enough Gen 3 Pokemon to stand out on their own. It's not perfect, of course, since certain Pokemon are still impossible to find, or found late. Yes, I'm talking about the Pseudos and Feebas, and being that late, it's almost impossible to get them leveled up without grinding like mad. It's not a perfect Pokedex, but it's improved one nonetheless, and that's why Generation 3 lands an 8 out of 10 for its Pokedex.